Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm going to do a quick meditation and then we're going to get right to it. I'm going to try to make this 30 minutes. Anything more than that is too long. At least not for me in the receiving, but in for you guys in the watching. It can get long. So I'm working on that. And so quick meditation to clear my channel and also secure it. Okay, so as I gathered my paper and pen to put in front of me before this session, I put my paper down, my pen down, and my pen started moving. And it's a young man who says, "Please pick me." So I'm going to. So welcome. Oh, Andrea, bless you, bless you, bless you. He can't believe that he was chosen. I've been running around crazy in my mind, wishing that I could speak through a medium like you, wishing for someone to connect with me. You opened it up to anyone, and I slid it right into home. Are you a male? Okay, and what is your name? Marlon? No. Okay, sorry, I'm having a hard time. Marvin? Walton? Malton? Okay, spell it. Trevor. Oh. Okay, Trevor. Last name? Spell it. R-O-U-P. No, I'm sorry, guys. Okay, Trevor. Last name, spell it. Capital. Capital C. E. A. R. Car. S. I. Carson. The I is a O. So, okay. So what, Trevor Carson? Is that your name? He says it is. Yes, thank you. Thank the viewers for their patience. Okay. Okay, so Trevor Carson, how old were you when you passed? You were 23 when you passed. May I ask you what happened? Actually, I'll open it up to you and give you the floor. I'm just going to repeat what I hear you. You tell me, okay? Yes, Andrea, that's how you work. All right, Trevor, you got it. Go. Andrea, I am missing from my hometown, Albuquerque, New Mexico. I have been missing for 17 years. 7 years? Okay, I'm not getting that, and I don't know what's wrong. Okay, so he's been missing for 7 years. Trevor, 7 years ago you went missing from Albuquerque, New Mexico. So 7 years ago, you were 23 when you passed, correct? Yes, okay. My family worries for my well-being. They sense that something bad has happened, but they don't know for sure. And this gives them hope. And I don't want them living on that branch of hope anymore. If I can help to bring them closure and peace, I want to. I love my mom and dad. I would never see them in the despair that they've been in had it been up to me. Tell Mom I love them. I've been right there with them through all the good and bad times, through every time. Mom, I'm not leaving you. My spirit is holding you. I stand by the mantle and I weep. Knowing how you're feeling that I'm lost, since I'm lost, or that because I'm lost. I'm not lost, Mom. I am your son and I am right here. I'd give it all the gold in Fort Knox, Mom, to not see you like this another day. I'm trying to let you know from where I am that I'm not lost. That your son is found. Of course I'm found. I found my place back with you. You're my mom. I wouldn't leave you if I tried. I couldn't leave you if I tried. I love you too much, Mom. Mom, the way that I went is a tragedy. And it's needless to say such details because you're already hurting enough, Mom. You've already hurt enough through my doings and not my doings. This was not my doing, Mom. I cared too much for my world, my family, to ever do anything as selfish as disappear or take my own life. I trust that you know that, Mom. I trust you will insist on knowing what happened to me, Mom. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, but I'm not feeling that hearing all this is going to make a better difference for you. But if it's what it takes to get your mind at ease so you can go back to being the person that you were, your heart, Mom, I want to see you happy. I want that smile on your face. I always could make you smile. Just like you could always get me to show you my teeth. Mom, the day that I died, was nothing special. Of course, you have a different opinion of that. But no, Mom, it really was just your average normal day. I was going about my normal routine, planning a stop in a parking lot. No, Andrea, I stopped at the store. I was in the parking lot. The day was quiet, not much traffic. Not a lot of people coming and going in and out of the store. I was at a mall parking lot, Andrea. It was a big I chose a shady spot. I parked my car. I got out. I hadn't noticed my passenger side window was all the way down. I locked my car and headed for the store, the mall. Andrew, it was a store in a shopping mall, okay? It was for some jersey sweater I wanted. Andrew, I wanted new clothes. Okay. I was inside 20 minutes. Could have been 25. But I wasn't in there for a whole half hour. I could mark the time from where I'm at. Mom with bag in hand. I left the store. Before I turned to walk towards my car, I glanced around. I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. If anything, it was turning dark early. What do they call that? Dusk? Andrew, it was dusk. Not dark yet, because I could see my car. I was thrilled to have the jacket or the shirt that I wanted. I still had money in my pocket, and I was going to hit the drive-thru for a big fat juicy burger. And a large Sierra Mist or Blast or something. Andrea, the Sierra Mist is Taco Bell. I was at Burger King. Okay. Andrew, I wasn't at Burger King. I was planning on going to Burger King. I was really hungry. My mouth was sort of watering. Maybe that's why I was distracted too much. Because I fell. I fell into my car, the driver's seat. With my bag on the passenger side floor seat. I started the car, I put it in reverse. I turned around to look behind me. And I could see feet on the passenger side in the back. I stopped. Wait. Andrea, I was reversing when I saw the feet. When I saw them, I stopped. Put the car in first and turned off the key. I took the keys out. Looked, turned around and said, I said, what the hell are you doing in my car? This is when the man that was laying back, hiding, first showed me his face. He sat up behind the driver's seat, but leaned over where his face could see mine. He told me he had a loaded weapon aimed at my back. and that he's not in the mood to mess around. Just drive. I believed him that he had a gun pointed for my back, so what else was I to do? I put the key back in, I started it, and where are we going? I asked because I was backing up. I needed to know which direction to go to. He said it doesn't matter how you get out of this parking lot, just get out of this parking lot. So I did. Before I could ask him which way to go, as we come up to a T, he told me turn left, then turn right. The first turn possible, go out, go right onto the road. Get in your right lane, stay in your right lane, because we'll be turning soon. We'll be turning out the light. I did as instructed. I recall telling myself to relax, to keep it together. The family is going to love this telling of this story when I get home. Or when I can tell them. He says, Andrew, I wasn't living with my parents. My parents were daily thoughts on my mind. I could never hurt them this way. It's the main reason why I was telling myself stay calm, cool, and collected. So that you can see your parents again and tell them about this crazy guy sitting behind me. We've got 7 minutes. Sorry. It's okay, Andrea. It's okay. So I followed his map directions. We did quite a few turns. Long stretch of highway. Maybe 6-7 miles. Then down a dirt road. There was the River Park Ranger Station where you pay them at their booth. No one was in it. We were alone in that parking lot, or in that park. We got to where people park, and he told me not to park there, just keep on going down what looked like a walking trail, only it was wide enough for a car. There was not that yellow pole or anything that blocked a car from going, so it's the one he chose for me to drive down. In the pit of my stomach, I knew this was not going to work out for me. Such a strong feeling in my gut. My mind erased from getting home to everything flashing before my eyes. In 1 second, Mom, I could feel my heartbeat, sense you missing me already, picturing my service, having cake on my wedding. Every single thought I could have, I did in seconds, Mom. So it wasn't that very long drive. Actually, it was maybe 2 minutes, maybe. I was driving a little slow because the dust and the gravel. I don't know why it mattered to me then, but habits, I guess. So finally we get to a fork in the road, and he has me go right. Right there we get down. It's like a makeshift parking spot, it was really thick gravel. There was an outhouse. It looked like maybe a day area but it wasn't asphalt, it was dirt. I could tell by looking through the trees that it was near the water's edge, because I didn't see any trees beyond that one area. I just wanted to go through those trees out onto the water's edge, and there be people. There'll be lots of people to see me, maybe help me. I figured as long as it's not just him and I was going to be okay. There was still a chance that I could live. My biggest nightmare came true. When we walked through the grove of trees and got to the outer edge of this area, I could see the water. It was maybe 16 feet from me, down a little bit of the big bouldery. The shore was right there, 16 feet away. I looked without turning my head as much as I could to just, oh, please let there be someone. Not a soul. Andrea, I didn't even hear a bird. There was just nothing. It was quiet silence. I should have tried to fight him. I should have done something. But he was holding the gun, and I just knew he was going to kill me. At that point, it's turn around and fight and get shot in the front, or stay facing the water and lose my life from the back. I put my hands up behind my head and I asked him, please don't shoot me. I won't identify you. I won't say a word. You can have my car. Please don't. That's the last thing I said. A bullet hit the back of my head. I dropped to the ground. I landed here on the right side of my face, smashing my nose and my mouth. The details after that, Mom, is what I would consider gruesome. Not of your ears to hear, Mom. I'll just chalk it up and say this. He needed me smaller so I can fit in a hole he had dug. Using only his hands and some wood branches, rocks, stones, whatever he could find out there. I was buried 8 yards from where I fell. 8.5 yards, Andrea. Into the grove of trees. Sort of under a bush. There had been fallen leaves and debris like everywhere. So it wasn't going to be hard for him to hide that hole. Being covered up and looking like it was freshly dug, it wasn't going to be hard. But he was too tired. He was exhausted. He couldn't widen the hole anymore or deepen it for that. He needed me smaller. He tried folding me, but I had stiffened in the weight of him digging the hole. It made no sense why he was even digging a grave for me. I could be dumped over the side of the forest road, over some ledge, down some hill, somewhere on the way out, and wouldn't have been found. But his mind was intent on making me disappear from all possibility of I seeing me. It became my fate that I was put in that hole. Not quite in the piece that I was prior. It matters not. I'm not there. I'm cinching your waist, Mom. I'm sorry, I'm not getting that. I'm searching your face, Mom, for signs of despair. You seem rather unmoving. As if you were staring right through the wall. The mantle, the fireplace, something brick, something stone. But I know your mind. So I know better, Mom. Mom. At least you the other side of the pillow now, Mom. No more wondering. No more horrorish nightmares of what could have happened. Is there a chance that I'm alive, Mom? My spirit is alive as much as your spirit is alive within you. I keep treasure and hold of the value of your love for me. And I give you as much back, Mom. Please let the course of time begin to heal you from the inside. I smile on you, very close to you, so you could see my pearly whites. Maybe perhaps one day you will see as Andrea does, or not. Regardless, Mom, your son stays. His spirit stays beside you, with you. We've got more lifetimes, Mom. Look forward to them. There's no more details, Andrea. Andrea, wishing for more time would be pointless, as the horror of it carries images that would last a lifetime. Therefore, I opt out of bringing upon something like that to my mother. Not after all she's been through. I love you, old girl, she says. You'll always be my special lady and sweetest mom. The best mom. I've got to run. Andrea, thank you so much. May fate twist the lines like as if a woven fabric, that this video land before my mom. I must go. Okay, that was pretty intense. So Trevor Carlson. Yes. Okay. Well, that's the one thing that I have a really hard time with is specific names. Like I don't know why, but it just gets really blurry or fuzzy. It's nerve-wracking. I'm working on it. It's nerve-wracking though. Anyways, okay, so we went 8-9 minutes over schedule, but I think we did good, and I think that his spirit, deserved the time necessary to ease his mom's, give her some closure. So, of course, I've got the heart of a lion, a lioness, a mother. It makes me want to ask you a million questions about who this guy was, where's he at now, da da da. However, there are some things that spirit is withheld from doing. Not to say that murders and kidnappings and missing people can't be solved through a psychic connection, telepathy with spirit. Just not this spirit. Anyways, okay. I hope I brought you justice, and it brings your mom peace. Thank you. Bye, guys. That was hard.